Hi, I'm Jesus, CTO at Studio 3 Marketing. I've been here for almost 8-9 years. I help run the engineering team. I'm originally from Mexico, been in LA for most of my life, mainly like Koreatown, that's where I grew up in. When I was a teenager, my favorite thing to do was go to this place that's no longer open. It was called Extopia, and it was a PC cafe. And I remember I would work these weird, odd summer jobs just so that the next day I could go and spend the rest of the night playing video games. The way I started at Studio 3 is actually a very funny story, really. I was in college at the time. I was looking for work, and so I remember applying for a few different places through Craigslist. I'm a big Rubik's Cube nerd, and so I had that in my resume, and in my interview at Studio 3, a Rubik's Cube was presented in that. I wasn't told to solve it, but it was there, and it was a pretty funny story. I asked, I was like, is this part of the interview? Like, do I have to solve it? But when I originally started at Studio 3, I was a web developer essentially. And, as the team grew, as my responsibilities grew, we felt that there was a need for a chief in the technology space. So that's when I was fortunate enough to be in that position to qualify for the role of CTO. The day in the life of the CTO is like a firefighter. Fires all over the place and you got to take them out, but usually they're very controlled fires, so that's helpful. But in all seriousness, being a CTO really is making sure that the engineering team and the non-engineering teams are able to work together effortlessly. We provide the tools to allow them to work. LeadLoop really was the baby of the years of work we've done, the services we've provided to our clients. Our signals for success have always been, how many leads did we get to your business? And while that's great, as we become bigger and as we become more involved with the businesses that we work with, that's not enough. And we have to get more information, we have to have more data. And so LeadLoop was the tool we built that allows us to see beyond those leads, see how we actually affect the bottom line of our clients. Because ultimately, the success of our marketing campaigns and our services and strategies, if they're not generating revenue for our clients, then they're not really successful. So that was the tool we built that allows us to monitor that, gives us transparency and accountability for what we're doing. Honestly, I think at the end of the day, when you're working with tools and businesses, you're working with people. Communication is just going to be the best way to do things. Originally, we didn't have communication built into the platform. It was really more reporting. Having communication early on, we learned that it was very important because that's ultimately how you communicate between humans. We are a marketing company, so we fall under the umbrella of marketers, and we built the tool for ourselves, really, right? We wanted to see this information, but what we realized was, so do our clients. The owners of the businesses that we work with are very interested in this information. What we provide for marketers and business owners, there's a lot of overlap there because there's a lot of information there that is very important for the success of the company and the overall operation. From our angle, the marketer, we really just want to see, okay, how many leads came in from our services and how much revenue they generated. That's like the holy grail of marketing information. For business owners, they want to see that information as well, right? Because they want to hold us accountable. They want to make sure that their marketing budget is being used efficiently. But also for business owners, it gives them visibility into the day-to-day of their operation. The front desk, which I started really just saying the team, because that's the people that are really working on LeadLoop. They are able to do most day-to-day things to handle the business. They're able to do the communication with new leads, communication with existing customers. They're able to manage their sales pipeline, their sales workflows. They're able to properly track the revenue as it comes through their system. And so the visibility that it gives a business owner across all that is something that really just didn't exist. So when we drop in LeadLoop into a business, usually the first thing we get from the owner is, whoa, I didn't know that this is how my team operated, or I didn't know we took this long to respond to leads. It starts uncovering different questions, and even the conversations that we have now with our clients are entirely different. The reports we're looking at the end of the month, they're just striking way more meaningful conversations about the business and operations versus just marketing. The business owners, and for us, it's great. We're able to have the data, but now we're giving like the front desk or the salespeople, we're giving them a tool to do their job and do it efficiently and leverage software where without that, you're kind of left to your own ideas and your own standards of way you do things. But when you drop in a tool like LeadLoop, you start to standardize this across the whole organization. You just have a system. When you're building software, you're building systems, and usually in companies that are not leveraging software, you lack that, and so there's a lot of disorganization. I think the most important piece is we've been able to bring a lot of organization and standardization into organizations, and it's allowing them to work more efficiently. If you'd like to learn more about marketing and lead management, subscribe to our YouTube channel.